On April 15, 1930, a gathering of local bankers and policemen in Dayton, Ohio, convened to devise a plan to fight the growing number of bank robberies in the city. Dayton Police Chief Worstner and Chief Detective Yendes proposed the installation of bulletproof glass in front of teller windows and the implementation of silent alarms capable of instantaneously alerting the Dayton police in case of a holdup. The bankers and policemen also understood the necessity of matching the firepower of the criminal class. It was decided that bank employees would be armed, and the Dayton police purchased a second Thompson submachine gun. Chief Worstner proudly posed for newspaper photographers, showcasing one of the new Tommy guns procured by his department. The message was unmistakable. Violent criminals would not be tolerated, and the Dayton police stood ready to respond decisively. The Union Trust Bank on Xenia Avenue had already fallen victim to 3 previous holdups, making it a prime target for a 4th assault by 2 recently paroled offenders from Chicago. In the early hours of May 6, 1930, James Brink and Oral Farley entered the bank's lobby with firearms drawn. Fortunately, a tip-off had prompted Chief Worstner to station patrolman Walter Dempsey and his rookie partner, Brian Hawk, in a stakeout position near the bank well before the criminals' arrival. The 2 officers concealed themselves behind the building, armed with a shotgun and a Thompson submachine gun. As the robbers Brink and Farley entered the bank, one of them menacingly brandished his rifle at the bank manager. In a swift and decisive response, Officers Dempsey and Hawk unleashed a hail of gunfire upon the 2 bandits. Remarkably, 1 customer and 4 bank employees inside the establishment escaped unscathed amid the flurry of bullets. Hawk maintained cover at the rear of the bank with his shotgun, while Dempsey advanced to the front of the bank with his Thompson submachine gun. Patrolman Dempsey later recounted the ensuing events, stating, "Before I could bring my machine gun into action, the nearest bandit fired at me with a pistol. I immediately returned fire through 2 intervening windows. I must have discharged around 20 rounds. I witnessed both assailants falling to the ground. One of them displayed bleeding facial injuries. Hawk and I hurried to the door where we observed the 2 bandits. Despite sustaining severe wounds, the 2 robbers managed to flee the bank, heading east on Xenia Avenue. Officers Dempsey and Hawk pursued them, engaging in a firefight as they sprinted along the street. Upon reaching Dover Street, both bandits staggered due to their injuries and were subsequently apprehended. Bystanders gathered at the scene, with newspaper photographers vying for the best shots to accompany their headlines. This spectacle, commonplace in Chicago, was a shocking sight in Dayton. Children gathered near the robbers' getaway car, its windows and walls riddled with bullet holes, while 2 men lay dying in the street. One of the robbers, Oral Farley, succumbed to his wounds, while the other, James Brink, survived and was incarcerated. Officers Dempsey and Hawk earned enduring admiration for their courage on that fateful day, going on to have distinguished careers in law enforcement. Their actions on that day garnered strong support from the city's banking community. In August of the same year, several Dayton banks presented Chief Worstner with a vehicle, affectionately dubbed the Bank Flyer, for use in thwarting bank robbers. This automobile would prove invaluable just 8 months later, when the Dayton police once again foiled a similar heist. Dayton was among the many places where law enforcement and financial institutions harnessed modern technology to combat the escalating crime wave during the Great Depression in America. If you would like to hear more true crime stories like this one, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.